morning, noon, evening or night, depending when you're watching this video. My name is Alegende and welcome back to World of Tanks and some more Stronk Strongholds. So today I have two Strongholds replays for you, each in which I kind of carry the game. Well, I say carry, but in a Strongholds there is never a carry of one particular person. It's always a team effort. You will see that I will get some help from my other teammates, which gave me the perfect scenario to perform well. Also in these games I am the battle commander, so you will also discuss some of the choices I make. So let's see how we are going to do this and tackle these battles. So right now it's just waiting until the enemy shows up somewhere at their base or either at our base. We are already lining up so we can immediately cap, which we do right now as the enemies are spotted in our cap. So we try to engage and set the cap pressure earlier than the enemy team. Of course, the OEs of the enemy team are the defenses and trying to hold us, which they are doing quite reliably. So I fire my arc strike at the OI, who is also in cover. So right here I think I miscalculated the OI's reload. I didn't hear it, so we could have kept out, but I thought we had more of a chance to engage the enemy outside of the cap in cover inside the cap, where we are all sitting out in the open. So right here, the urgency to reset the cap is too big. I abandoned the poodle, but sometimes it's the best choice in order to postpone the battle and reset the cap and don't let the enemies cap out and lose that way faster. So here I have a lucky bounce, but the destructible cars might have been a helping factor with that, because the SU couldn't have a perfect line of fire on me. I'm also making sure that in this engagement the only one able to shoot at me was the SU, as long as I was dueling with him. So right here I recognize the OE as biggest threat, since he can out-reload the KV-2 at this moment, so I shoot him through the train wagon. And at this point it's just a cleanup. So on to the next battle on Runberg. We are going to start off with a chain of unfortunate events, because in this battle one of our Type 64s is AFK. However, things are going to be a lot more worse, because right now the poodle is caught by most of the enemy team. He miscalculated the amount of enemies he was facing and was unable to get in cover in time. This also happens with another medium tank who gets destroyed, because he was also caught in the open. So we are already 3 tanks down. So here I do not shoot, so I can stay at this nice spotting location. They are probably not going to peek anymore, so I go further to defend the cap. I got a bit distracted by a potential arty strike, so I receive a shot. So here I have the perfect angle for an arty strike on a cap, showing you that this position for capping on Runberg is, well, not effective at all, giving me a double kill with the arty strike. So furthermore, it's just a cleanup of the cap circle right now, and here I have the intention to shoot and ram kill. This is the good intention, but unfortunately it didn't succeed, making me a one shot right now. So after a period to breathe, I came with the decision to flank with 2 mediums, while one is trying to hold a defensive position in the open. There are better places, but right now he cannot leave that position. So here I'm checking the HP of my teammate to estimate the urgency to engage the enemy, which is, well, already too late. So I preemptively seeking out the nearest cover so I don't get hit. I wanted to help my last teammate here, have some lucky bounces, but I just really should not have peeked right there. Like, lucky I survived it. So in a 1v3, what do you do right now in this situation? Well, I locate myself inside a strong ambush and strong defensive position, waiting out the enemy tanks, which were all one-shots. I really should have loaded the gold already. So right now I keep in cover and I keep moving. So I bounce yet another shot right here. So at this moment I know that another enemy tank is coming at me from the cap circle. So I take the risk and try to shoot faster than the enemy while I'll cut the corner. And right now it's just waiting for the last enemy tank to peek. It was pretty clear, the indicator, that he was coming this way, all the way through the cap circle, because I heard him going through the cap circle. So I set up my last ambush location, winning the game. So you saw some very strong individual plays by me in Strongholds. Like I said before, it is not a full-on carry, although a 1v3 could be considering a carry. However, most of the enemy tanks were already one-shot or near a one-shot, but I did not do it myself. It was again a team effort. But hopefully these games showed you some insight of how to play well individually in a Strongholds. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it, and I will see you next time. Laters.